Hey guys, 'tis I, Randy Strand, and I am here today to show you a quick and easy way to have your diamond painting portable, basically so you can take it with you if you're traveling. I just went to go visit my family and I wanted a square painting. I wanted something small and I wanted to really be able to carry everything together. So what I did, let's start off with the painting. The painting is a 30 by 40. Like I said, it is a square. It came out beautifully. The squares are amazing. They fit so good and they're so pretty. Now, I did add some ABs, like for the skull and some of the flowers. I did add some white ABs in there. But other than that, this is what it looks like. You can see it's super shiny and the squares were amazing. I had minimal trash. Now this painting is poured glue as well, so I was really impressed. The painting itself was $9. So I thought that was great for the size and the quality. Really, really nice painting. So there's that. Then for about $7.99, I got this little tube. You can see it's small, so it fits the painting. And basically what I did was I took the painting and I put my washi tape on it and got it all ready. That way I could just start working on it on the plane or wherever I wanted to. And as you can see, it fits right down in here. And then you just make it the height that you need it. So you can see it fits in there perfectly. I think it worked great. I never had any problems with it. I could start on the painting and then if I needed to stop, I could wrap it up. Super easy. I basically had a small backpack that I took on the plane with me and I was able to carry all of this stuff. Never had any issues with TSA, anything. So it worked beautifully. The next thing is I am a multi-placer, so I wanted to carry several pins. I also wanted to carry, since I use washi tape to section off my painting, I wanted to bring my ceramic cutter. So this is just a little pencil case that I got. It's nice because it's a hard case and it's a zipper case, and the case was $12. I could have fit more in here, obviously. I have my tweezers. I have my little ceramic cutter in here just to cut that washi tape whenever I'm ready to go to my next section. And then because I'm a multi-placer, I had 3 pins with me. And you can see they comfortably fit on this side of the pencil case. Probably could have fit one more in there, but I didn't. So I've got 3 pins in here and that worked great. Last but not least, I got this little storage case. Now we're familiar with the larger cases that have the 60 bottles in them, but this one had 30. So I went ahead and kitted it up before I left, and you can see they're good size bottles. I just got some washer dryer sheets in there, and then you can see I had plenty of drills left from the painting, so I didn't run out either. I will put the link below for all of these goodies, but yeah, the squares, you can see I'm actually going to do a review on the painting as well, but they were wonderful. So you can get one that only has 30 containers, and that way, like, you know, I had 2 colors that had a lot in them, so I ended up using 2 of these for the same color, but worked so good. And then I always like to have a little rubber mat with me, so I had my rubber mat that I already had in there. I also carried a little thing of Randa's scented putty in there just in case I needed some more. I carried just a small cover minder. That's just a little magnet, and that way if you need to stick the plastic back over the painting, if you're not done with that section, you can. And of course this all fit down in here nicely. I carried my awesome Muni Made tray with me. Love my Muni Made. And then I carried 2 of these little trays. These are Bella Art de Nicole, and they work really, really good. So I also use glue dots, and I put this down in there even though I didn't need it. And then I don't usually use wax, but I brought a little thing of wax just in case. So you can see all of this fit down in here just fine. I was able to close it, zip it up. I had my painting in here, and then I had my pencil case. So I don't remember if I mentioned this, but the little storage case was only $14 for the 30 slot case. And it did also come with a set of pink pens. It came with some wax, some trays, a funnel, some tweezers. There was a bunch of extra stuff that came in here. I just took it all out because I didn't need any of it. So yeah, $14, and then the pen case was $12. So hopefully that's everything. Like I said, the painting was $9, and the little carry tube was $7.99. So for less than $40, you can get the whole set and the diamond painting. All right. Next, I will show you on a larger scale, like when I go to my friend Shay's house, I'll show you what I carry. But obviously, if you've got this and it fits right next to that, and then you've got this wrapped up, you've got a really nice, small amount of stuff that you're carrying with you that you can diamond paint with. So I thought that worked really well for my trip. All right, moving on. Hey guys, so before I get on to what I use to pack up like a larger kit if I'm going to a friend's house or something like that, I did want to point out that even though this is the smallest light pad, I did end up carrying my iPad instead because the light pad was just a little bit too big for me to carry, and I didn't want to put it on my in my suitcase. So what I did is there is a 99-cent app that you can load on your iPad, and it's a light pad app. So you can do that, and you can use your iPad in place of the light pad. All right. So for the larger paintings, and if you're going to maybe a friend's house or just a weekend trip, somewhere where you're driving, I tend to carry my larger little bottle suitcase. And so I don't have anything in this right now. These are just older labels that I had, but they work great. Same size bottles as the other one that I showed you that only had 30. This is a 60 bottle right here. And of course you've got the same thing up here where you can put different things. You can put trays and things like that. I don't have anything in it right now. I would obviously carry my little pen case that I showed you. And then instead of that small, extendable tube, I use this one, and it's basically the same thing, but it can put a much larger paint. You can put a much larger painting in it. I got this from Daimoon Shop. They have a bunch of different ones with cool looking pictures on them. I just tend to like this tube. There are also craftably tubes that I have. Excuse me. But this one to me is just less cumbersome. The craftably one is a little bit bigger, a little bit bulkier. I just tend to like this one better. I do carry my small light pad, and then you can see I've just got a little plug on there. That way I can plug it directly into the wall because it is a USB cable. And then I got this big old bag on Amazon. Now this bag right here was $29, and it has tons of space in it. It's actually for a Cricut machine. And so I don't have a Cricut, but I wanted something that was kind of longer. You can see here's my little stand that my light pad goes on. I already have that in there. So it's nice and big. It can fit the suitcase. It can fit everything in there. Basically for the tube like this, if it's small, obviously it'll fit in the entire bag, but typically I have like 80 by 60 paintings, so it's going to stick out some. So what I can do is I can put it in here and I can zip it most of the way and then leave the tube sticking out. But it's just a nice long bag, and you can put a lot in it. So let me back you out and I'll show you a little bit better what it looks like. So here's a little better view of the bag. It does have a zip on on the top, and I think I just threw some trays in here. Yeah, I've got some trays in another little case, and I always carry these binder clips just to clip my painting to the light pad. And then it's got all kinds of little things that you can, pouches you can put stuff in, and this little front zipper thing. I can't remember if this holds like pins or what that is. Yeah, so it's got another little pouch, and then it's got these that you could put, I don't know, regular pins, or I don't know, maybe crochet needles or something in if you're want to take that with you. And then I think those are the only pockets. It does have this where you can put it together and carry it like so, and then it also has a shoulder strap, but I don't tend to use that. So you can see it's a great bag, and you can see that it's long, so you can put something kind of longer in there. Like I said, if this is down all the way and you're not carrying a huge painting, you could zip this closed. But with me, my paintings are usually 60 by 80. So I may have it out, about this far, and I'll put it in there and just kind of zip most of it closed. But it still holds everything really, really well. So I will link this down below. And I hope this has helped you with learning how to make your diamond painting stuff a little bit more portable. So here is my review for the little poured glue Amazon painting that I did while I was on my trip. We flew on a plane and went to go visit my family, and I wanted something small that I could either work on the plane or while I was visiting with them at the airport, whenever. So I got this little painting. I probably already told you it was $9, poured glue, square drills, and it was a 30 by 40. It's just a really pretty little sugar skull. It had mostly pink colors, and I do believe there may have been a version that had more red drills. But I just thought this was really pretty. It was a great value, and it worked for the trip. So here is my setup that I used whenever I was at the little Airbnb that we stayed at. You can see I've just got the setup I showed you a few minutes ago in my travel video. And then let's talk about drills. The drills were amazing. Here are some of the 310s that were in my little Bella Art de Nicole tray, and you can see they lined up so nicely. I had very minimal trash, and I will show you also in my Muni-Made tray in a few minutes here how nice they lined up. I didn't prearrange these or anything like that. I literally just took my little bottle, dumped the drills in there, and shook it, and boom, that's how they lined up. Here in my Muni-Made tray, you can see the bottom of the 310 drills, and they were very flat. A couple of them had some tiny dimples in the bottom, but nothing that would make the drills not stick to the canvas. So they worked out really, really well. And then after I shook them out, here is a look at, once again, how neat the drills lined up, how nice and neat they were. And the canvas was very sticky too. I forgot to mention that, but the canvas was really nice and sticky. Here are some pink drills that I had. I don't remember the DMC number, but they also lined up very, very well. Like I said, minimal trash. I'll show you here sort of what it looked like. And then here in my hand, you'll see sort of the misshapen drills, but it was very minimal, very, very minimal. All right, here is the first little section done. You can see how nice the squares fit together. Here are two sections. And then I'll show you with and without the light pad how clear the drill field was. Everything was really nice, and it was only numbers and letters. There weren't a bunch of symbols either. So that worked really well. Loved it. And here is me working on it at the airport. Our flight was canceled, and the one that was rebooked was hours later, so it was perfect that I had this in my carry-on bag, and you can tell it did not take up a ton of space, so I was able to easily work on it and have a good time while I was waiting at the airport. here is the finished painting from Amazon. Like I said before, it was only $9. It was poured glue, or is poured glue, and it is a square. I really wanted a square because I'd been working on a lot of rounds and the quality was great. I did add the YABs in here, like for the skull. There's some different ones in there, and then for like some of the flowers, there are just different ones, but look how shiny the drills are on this. They were so fun to work with. There was minimal trash. It was a great little project. It is a 30 by 40 centimeter, and it was just wonderful. I thought for $9 it was well worth it. So you can see how shiny it is, and I really like the colors. I believe they may have had a more red version, whereas this is a little bit more pink, but I was so pleased. I'll definitely show you some video and pictures of the drills and things like that, but it was a pleasure to work on. So I would definitely say 5 out of 5 stars for this guy. Here's just a quick close-up of the drills and the finished painting. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell, and you'll be notified anytime I put up a new video. I hope you like this, guys. All right, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.